right, we are at Forest Park. Parking, section 3 of the trail we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt a full, what's this place, Wildwood Trail, 29-mile adventure. I've never hiked this long in my entire life, and I may have not, I might be able to say the same thing when we get back. Luckily, we can bail out a number of places. So G's done it before. It was not pretty, but she did it.
It was raining and wet, and I started in the dark, and I left in the dark.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So the beginning of this is by the Oregon Zoo.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is kind of a very well-known trail in Oregon. So anyway, so this is what we're doing. So this is the third section of the epic PCT
Extravaganza.
bonus extravaganza. Yeah. So you ready, G?
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Quick update, the navigator made a critical error. We're going back, but we just walked up here.
Is there a trail hidden in between these trees?
There's stuff up above there, is that?
Oh, why would the sign be here?
Maybe this is the end of the trail. Or wait, or just, you know, it's a big circle, right? No, it's not a big circle. It says trailhead. All right, I'll check back. Yeah, because it's rained, which rarely happens in Portland. Yeah, because it rained.
Yeah,
and of course
it rained a lot.
Yeah, and of course we know that because we were in our tents when that was happening. All right, oh nice. Very nice.
Waters.
Yeah.
Oh man, that really cut through. That's
Yeah.
refreshing.
Yeah, that was a painful night. Please don't bring that up. We're gonna have to have some counseling. It's traumatic. All right. All right, so I think we are going the right direction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the app open right now and follow us until we're out of the danger zone of trails.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me when I started last time.
Oh my gosh. And it was dark too. Yeah. Okay. So we are cruising. Hike on. Just for the record here, we started at 7:20, and we're at about 725 feet when we started, something like that. I'm assuming we've hiked 25 feet up, so it actually says, of course that's my watch, so who knows what it really is exactly. But anyway, we're below 1,000 feet.
800 feet.
800 feet is the official mark at this point, but now it is, 7:27, so we must have started at 7:15 then or something like that almost. Anyways, now that we got that figured out. It's the first day of sun like this I've seen in quite a while. Pretty nice. We're kind of a little beauty here. So yeah, Gary was saying it's pretty amazing they even have a trail like this. Trail system actually.
I see it. There's a mountain right there.
Oh yeah. That could be, oh, that's St. Helens.
Oh, they have
You
a
probably
diagram
can't
of it.
see it there, but there's Mount St. Helens. Right, I can see a couple of the snowbanks just reflecting from the sun there. Really nice. It's pretty chilly this morning. It's got to be, I'm thinking high 40s maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
46, 48.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's a little chipper.
Wildwood Trail number 2. Doing it with Daddy-O this time. Since we got rained out on our other backpacking option. So instead we're going to do 29.5 miles. It'll be fun. At least it's not raining this time. I won't have to change my socks and my clothes halfway through the hike.
So it's a cool little bridge we're going over. I think this is Burnside right here. We're going to Pittock Mansion, it says.
Sun.
And we have sun today, which is so good.
I don't want too much sun though because I didn't bring my sunglasses.
Yeah, we didn't throw away, but we did not bring our sun stuff. I don't see how we could ever get any sunburn now. It's pretty late in the season.
Yeah. There'd be minimal UV exposure.
Yeah, minimal. We probably actually need sun enhancing lotion at this point. All right, so I put the water in my oatmeal. That's gonna cold soak for a while. We have a super nice, super clean bathroom right there experience. Gabrielle refused to touch the toilet.
Oh yeah, I just hover over. It's like going in the woods, except it smells a lot worse.
A lot. Yeah. Better in the woods. Yeah. So how far have we gone? Probably 5 miles?
Yeah, I think so.
It's good. So we just do this 6 more times when we're done. It's actually really a beautiful hike. It's pretty nice. Trail is pretty hard sometimes. This is actually the soft part right here. A downhill was pretty brutal. We did.
Yeah, I was
switchbacks
for the trekking poles. Just because the amount of miles save your knees early.
Yep. Yeah. So I think we might need our knees for later. All right.
Yeah, you will.
Hike goes on. This is like our full marathon, ultraman, ultra human endeavor. That's very nice here. We have a structure coming up in front of us. Probably somebody's house. His houses are strewn around here.
Yeah, they're some sort of like maintenance person.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
I feel like I can hear. Oh, it looks like it's almost good.
Oh, I hear water.
Yeah, I hear water. Maybe I should mark where I remember there being water. If I ever try to do this again.
Yes, we should waypoint it. So there's we don't have the blue sky right now. Almost looks slightly hazy. So that's, we got an overcast, which is, we're not freaking out or anything. But we still see a few shadows.
Yeah, it's still bright.
Yeah, it's still bright.
So this looks like a little bit of fog right here.
It does. Yeah. So there's a water source. Gabrielle's marking that on the map, so we know in the future. But the water right now, it looks like it's coming out of a septic system. It just looks really kind of a milky gray. And I am not going to be drinking that. I'm not that thirsty. Actually, I'm not thirsty at all, but it's very pretty though. All right, so we think we just passed mile 7, and it is 10:03. So I just had some super tasty cold soaked oatmeal with all the good fixins, salt, various seed and nut combinations, coconut powder, a little bit of cinnamon and salt. Tough to go wrong with all that. So that was good. Yeah, we actually stopped and sat on a bridge. So that was actually very helpful. I was getting kind of tired just hiking. So that was really good. So we know that there's a bench coming up at the 11 mile. That's where G had lunch the last time. So I'm sure we'll just sit down there for a little bit and relax, enjoy the bench. Scenery's pretty much the same, kind of a forest-looking park, if I had to describe it in a couple words. All right, hike on. So we just passed like the 11 mile mark. It's gonna be a really long day. I'm tired. So I'm having a little coffee break here, cold soak there, some Fruit Loops, or not Fruit Loops. We were wondering, never mind. We have we were wondering about riboflavin. We're like, what is riboflavin? Because that's in like everything. It's like mystery food. So I'm thinking, okay, is there a professor of riboflavin? So we need to Google what is riboflavin, because it's in everything. Is it? Because it was in your electrolytes or something?
No, it was in one of my bars.
Oh, and I said that's in Fruit Loops too.
I think it's in all like enriched products. Too.
Enriched. Yeah, so who's Professor riboflavin? We'll get back to on that. We're gonna do some research on that. So anyway, mile 11, and I'm pretty tired.
Only 19 more to go.
Yeah, only 19 more to go.
Actually 18 and a half.
18 and a half, yeah. Because there's no reward for hiking up anything. It's just more forest. So it's like mentally that what drives me is like the beauty and I'm not getting.
This is about this is literally about the destination, not the journey.
Yeah, it's for sure. So that makes it a little more difficult. So either way, there's a bunch of trail runners too. We passed some guys just cruising on the trail, and a couple of like groups. Saw a guy with a couple gals and looked like university students, something like that. So how are you feeling, G?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
I was just really hungry because when I finished my bar when we stopped, I didn't put anything in my pocket that I had for me.
Oh.
I was just like, oh wait. Towards the end, I'm like, I think my blood sugar's dropping.
Yeah, I've eaten fatty beef stick, oatmeal, had a big old bowl of cereal with whole milk. And I've already had a coffee. It's my second coffee. I had coffee like this morning. So, well, I've had nuts too. I had a handful of Fritos. Quite a variety of food. Gotta get that riboflavin. Yes. So we got a ways to go. It's about probably 11:30 right now. So we hadn't figured out how many miles per hour. I don't want to know because we gotta be done by 6:30. So we'll do the math. Anyway, so that's where we're at now. It's going pretty good. The weather is awesome. Tons of blue sky. I see a little bit of kind of clouds, but I think the weather's gonna be really good today, so we don't have to worry about that. Thank the Lord for that. Yeah. Big tree. Look at that. That is one stinking big tree.
That's pretty healthy too.
Looks very healthy, man.
Good old Mother Nature.
There we go. Oh, that hurts. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a big tree, G. How old do you think that thing is?
I don't know. I don't know how to gauge tree age.
I don't either.
Well, like 50, at least 50 years, you'd think.
Oh, I'd say
least.
over 100.
Over 100?
Yeah. Wow.
Shows what I know about tree growth. Very little.
A couple hundred years. At least, man.
Now you say a couple hundred?
I'm going for 200 for sure. Too bad we don't know a tree expert could help us solve this dilemma.
Just think about what the root system looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's some big old trees here. So we just passed the 11 and how many quarters?
No, it's 14 3/4.
Oh, 14, that's right, 14, yeah, what am I thinking? 14 3/4, so we just passed the halfway mark and it's 1 o'clock like on the nose when we hit it. So if we, basically we're on target for time. We should get there before dark, which is the goal. In fact, well before dark if we can keep this pace going. Yeah, Gabrielle mentioned that the trekking poles are definitely, they help keep the pace going and we don't lean over if we get tired. So you're standing up straighter. It's actually, you breathe better. It's easier to lift your legs. There's a lot of benefits. So that's helping us keep the pace. So we got a pretty good pace. We're going over 2.5 miles an hour. So that's really, really good. So you're feeling good, right, G?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel better now than just before we stopped at that 11-mile mark. I feel way better. I don't know why. Maybe it was my oatmeal, my supercharged oatmeal. Maybe it was that second cup of coffee. Don't know what it was, but it was good. So we are cruising. We did get a glimpse of Mount Hood, strangely enough, and it was completely snow covered. You could barely see it, and you still might. There's no way you're gonna get it on the camera, just because of the white haze. But but it was completely snow covered, and the air feels just warming up a little bit, but it's been really chilly. Just a sustained chilliness in the air. Of course, it could be because we're in a damp forest, you know. But it goes between really blue skies to just kind of some overcast. But that's it though. So the weather is really holding up good. So everything is pointing toward we're actually going to have a completely successful into the hike, which would be great. That'd be quite quite a, I don't know, checkbox or just an accomplishment, especially for me, but for G too. So, on with the hike. So just getting the water bottle back in there. We just hit 16.
Yep.
We're at 16 and we're looking at the map and a quick little water break. We haven't had any water since our big break. So I had a bunch of electrolytes just now. That was good. Maybe that's what made me feel so good after that.
It could be.
Maybe, I don't know what it is.
That's my knee.
Your knee? You want me to kick it for you?
No.
Oh, okay. Go figure. Oh, you know, okay, I'm going to do some stretching. Gabrielle actually feels worse here. Her knee, just talking to the video. So her knee like feels like it needs to be clicked in or something's not right. She was feeling fine, then she stopped and then got kind of weird.
That happened at Tahoe too. It's like as soon as we like stopped for a second and then started walking the pavement.
Oh.
It was like my foot was just not happy.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll click in there. Just gotta take a minute. Yeah. See, it's pretty peaceful here. We've actually passed and crossed, I don't know, at least half dozen people in the last couple hours.
Yeah, we passed by way more people than I thought we would.
Yeah, it's been a lot busier than we thought. There was a guy just riding on this road on a bike, just kind of cruising. I mean, really slow, just pedaling kind of thing. Just whistling, like really loud whistling. It reminded me of Polar Express of that. Like the, I don't know, the vagabond guy, but like an angel or something, you know? It was kind of weird. Very ethereal and strange. Whoop, ah. So, Gabrielle's knee's feeling a lot better. It's almost like a little knee cramp or something like that. So she has to kind of loosen it up a little bit. She said we were going downhill and then we just kind of stopped. And that's not a good thing. So next time we stop, we're gonna just kind of walk around and do a little kind of warm down. So in my right foot, you know, your feet have like, what, 1,000 muscles or something in it. So, you know, sometimes one of those starts to tighten up or something happens, I don't know what. And usually you just keep walking and it just kind of goes away. So that's what was happening to my right foot. It feels better now. So we noticed that when we stop, you know, when you're hiking a lot, and then things start to tighten up, and when you start again, things aren't where they need to be. So you gotta be more careful about that. But so the effects of the longer hike are starting to kind of set in. I remember when we did our first longer hike. Was it last year? A couple years ago? We did like we kind of broke our first 16-mile barrier or something like that.
Yeah, I think that was last year.
Last year.
Around Mount Jefferson.
Yeah, around Mount Jefferson, and when we came into, I mean, our feet were a mess. They were so sore and hurt and beat up. We've never experienced anything like it, and our feet never have. You know, so like all the muscles were just yelling at us. It was kind of weird, but now that doesn't happen. It's different now. Now that we've kind of our feet are better, stronger, or something. I don't know what, but anyway. So we got to take care of ourselves. We got to just be aware of that kind of thing. And usually stuff just does work out, and you really hope that it does. So it looks like that's happening now. So we're all good. Check this out. We're like, what the heck? Like this tree fell within a tree. Must have gone across the trail. They cut out that section. That's the rest of it somehow?
Yeah. I don't know.
It goes way up there. And it goes.
Huh. That's confusing.
Like it broke off, fell, slid into itself. Let's try and recreate the scene here.
Yeah, I'm like wondering, well, where's the bottom of that tree? Is it like further down the hill and
Maybe,
it like
I'm
fell
thinking
over
that's
that
it
way?
right there.
You think that is its own tree and it fell within
It
itself?
fell and slid, yeah.
I don't.
It rotted from the inside out, incestuous. Is that the right word? So anyways, that's my, I'm sticking with it.
Okay.
Icon. All right, G, so what just happened?
We passed the 19.5-mile marker.
Woohoo!
We have less than 10 miles.
Less than 10 miles. We hit the barrier. So we can do 10 miles just about no matter what pain, especially since it's flat. Gabriel's knee is holding strong. My right foot, it's kind of, I don't know where it is. It's like in the middle of the L shape of your foot to your shin. It's like right in the middle of that somewhere. Just doesn't feel right. We think almost the trail, if you look at G's feet, you see the slant of the trail. It's kind of hard to tell there. No, you really can't see it. The trail is really slanted to, you know, from left to right. And since we're on the same side of the mountain here, or the hills, it's always left to right. And that's putting some unusual strain on her feet that they're just not used to. So we think that's part of her right knee and my right foot. But yeah, so less than 10 miles, that's pretty good. So at this pace, at the time right now, it's 2:45. So, what do we have? We got 4 hours till it's really dark. So we should, let's see, let's say, well, I'm not gonna do the math while we're recording here, but we should be able to do it without any problem as long as we can keep the pace up. We're gonna need to take a couple breaks. We'll still need kind of a lunch break in a way, or just another break. Gotta have some tasty Fritos and nuts and all that.
Have a longer food break to shove some more food.
Yeah.
At the bar.
More electrolytes and stuff like that. So.
I still have my coffee.
Yeah, so I got one more coffee too. Well, yeah, Aunt Gabrielle has. Do you have your hot chocolate too?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's gonna have a coffee and hot chocolate, little mocha on the trail. Should be good. A cold mocha though.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be tasty.
Froth it up really good.
Froth it. Yeah. So obviously spirits are good. Bodies are hanging in there. My back's a little sore. Neither one of us are used to the packs that we're wearing, our day packs. Like hiking this long. So I noticed it right away. I had to adjust my pack. My back started to hurt because there was so little weight in the pack, and it was riding very differently on my back, so it didn't feel as comfortable as it does when there's a lot more weight. kind of sounds upside down.
I'm used to carrying this backpack, but it's just, I'm not used to carrying that much weight in the backpack.
So you have more weight in the backpack, and I have less weight in my regular backpack, which I'm doing. And so it's distributed totally different. So that started to hurt my back like really fast. So I made a quick change, tightened up the straps, lifted it up, and that made a big difference. But that's still a little sore. So Gabrielle took a couple ibuprofen at our last break. I don't know if I said that. So I don't think I'm gonna take any yet. So I'll probably wait till tonight. So all right, hike on. We're doing great. So I'm going to do a quick poison oak update. Those of you that have been following along diligently, listening to all the details, know that on the oh hi there on the no problem on the PCT when we were going up to Mount Hood, that first 11 miles, you know, we had both directions. There's tons of poison oak. We were super careful. Somehow, though, I got some on the outside of my right, just really above my sock, and somehow on the, kind of on the inside of my left foot somehow. It's kind of weird.
I feel like it happened when you were setting up your tent.
Yeah, there was. I was not being super careful, and there was some poison oak where one of my tent stakes where that was pounding in. It was, yeah. So anyway, so I definitely got it. I felt it, and I scratched it yesterday. I didn't know what I was thinking about it when we were in the car driving back, or I was in my car, and I knew, like, oh man, I could just feel it. You know, like you just want to keep scratching it, and it didn't go away for like 10 minutes. So I said I for sure had some poison oak. So what I did, what I heard about this year was Dawn soap. Just Dawn dish soap. And so that's what I did. And I scrubbed the crap out of my legs. especially from the knees down. Both of them, but I started right where I knew there was some stuff. I must have done 4 different scrub downs. And this morning woke up, there's totally gone. I don't know if it looks red or not, but I'm not scratching them right now just to check, but I feel nothing. So I think it's just gone. The oils are gone. So Dawn Dish Soap, Poison Oak, did the trick. You're supposed to do that within 24 hours because then the blisters will start to form, and then it's a whole nother ball game. But it was after 24 hours though, so actually pretty close to the 24 when I think about it. Yeah, when I got it, if I got near the end, it was. But anyways, the trick is to get it before that 24 hours, as soon as you're pretty sure you have some. Or Gabrielle, they did a proactive dawn scrub when they went hiking in that area early in the year, her and Sophie. So anyway, that's it. So remember that good trail pro tip. And I'm feeling good. This is kind of like our lunch break right here. So I'm gonna have tasty Fritos. Got some nuts. I got some epic electrolytes right there. Going to town. Gabrielle's making her mocha. Look at that. That's the coffee portion of the mocha. And that's got your hot chocolate right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Of course, I've never tried to do this in.
Yeah, we'll watch this. It's gonna be good.
Every calorie counts.
We're seeing this in real time here. Okay, give that a good shake. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe that's gonna be a really tasty milkshake. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh,
Nice foam going.
that looks good.
That looks pretty decent, actually.
Wow, it's like the foam is growing. Wow, that's like nitro, beer type stuff there. Wow, look at the foam in that. You have to let that settle out. All right, so we got to eat. Official word is here we have 7.5, 8 miles.
That's your wishful thinking. I'm thinking we have around like 8.
8 miles, okay. Nothing. So we have 8 miles, so we'll probably stop one more time. We're thinking we have about 3 miles to go, and then it'll be good. So we had a delightful break, wonderful conversation. So we're ready to move on. All right, so I have been informed by our official navigator that we have less than 5 miles, which is astonishing. So our pace is like 3 miles an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, consistently. Gabrielle's been counting the whatever those the blazes, and she said that if we're hitting around 5 minutes for each blaze, and supposedly all that blah 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 means we're going around 3 miles an hour, which is startling actually, considering the pain feeling our feet. So, but we're feeling good. Things are going strong. Nothing is debilitating. My foot goes back and forth on that upper ankle whatever thing. Kind of weird. Feels good at the moment, but it was hurting back there a minute ago. So I think that's just kind of part of it. But temperature's dropping a little bit, but it's okay though.
I'm pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I'm comfortable right now. After we stop, it's really chilly for a bit until we get warmed up. But we're doing great. So surprisingly, I thought we'd be really hurting by now. So, but we still have 5 miles left. So, what's that? A car?
Yeah.
Must be a road up here. So, all right, give you a full report here in a little bit. All right, so we're well within the 5 miles right now, but I want to do a follow up on the whole Poison Oak saga. So I mentioned, yesterday I think that I noticed that my foot, with my outside of my right ankle and kind of the inside of my left, it was above the sock line. It was itchy a little bit. I mean, kind of without thinking, I scratched it really, like a big nail scratch while I was driving. And I knew right away that was Poison Oak. I could just tell. So right when we got home, we did the Dawn soap, liquid Dawn soap treatment that I read about. And the deal is, if you do that within 24 hours of when you get the oils on you, the Dawn soap will wash it away and you'll be good. So that's okay. So Gabrielle has the Dawn soap, and so I scrubbed the heck out of like 4 times. especially the spots where I knew there was, those couple spots, and everything below the knees. I gave it a really good, oil scraping, dissolving Dawn scrub. And after that, I haven't felt anything at all. Nothing. This morning I didn't. In the evening, no itch, no nothing. It's like amazing stuff. So, but I can still see a little bit of red where it was itching, but it's not itching, and I have not itched it. So tonight I'll give another treatment of Dawn, and I think we're going to be good. So that is definitely a lesson learned on this trip that I've actually heard about, but I actually, unfortunately, had the opportunity to test out. So that's good to know. So we have sunshine. We have less than 3 miles. We have sunshine on our faces. We're feeling really good. Relatively, yeah. Every once in a while, something goes, ow. We have that experience, but it goes away, and then something else starts to hurt. But yeah, look at that, sunny skies. That we were not anticipating that kind of thing, especially not at the end of the day like this. Yeah. So the deal is, once we get close, within a mile, G's gonna start checking how long the Uber or Lyft wait is, and then based upon that, we'll call it in as we get closer to the end here. Because now we got to take Uber or Lyft back to where our car is parked. I really have no idea how long that ride's going to take, but it's not going to be quick, I don't think. Maybe the driver knows a good way. So, and then that'll be it. So that'll be the end of the trip. So for Gabrielle, remember the initial plan. Well, actually, we'll tell you all about that when we're waiting for the driver, where we're both together. So, because it's been quite an amazing, really compacted 7 days for me and for Gabrielle too. It's just kind of weird how intensified this relatively short trip has become. So, I'm videoing here, and we're going to cross the 1 mile mark here in about a quarter of a mile. We think we're getting really close. So you can see it's getting a little darker. The camera's making it look a little lighter than it actually is. But it's 6:10, and yeah, we were just blessed with blue skies and direct sun there. Gives a little more warmth because it felt like it was starting to cool off a little bit. Kind of just steady right now. So, we're the same kind of physical condition kind of thing. We both drank a lot of water, electrolytes, tons of food, coffee. So I think we did it right. Yeah, so for a marathon and some miles walk, the 29.5 is what it's going to be, right?
Yep.
Yeah, super cool. So, yeah, we should get there. It's not going to be dark for sure, so that'll be really nice. That's what we were really hoping for. We did not want to have to put headlamps on and do that. That would slow us down significantly, because we're actually walking really fast right now. We've been walking at this pace for, well, I don't know, at least 5 miles. Probably more, like the whole day. So, all right, hike on. We just had a shocking discovery. We just passed a blaze on the trail that said 29.5 miles. We're thinking, wait a sec, trail's supposed to be 29.5 miles, and we're still walking. So we're definitely going to round up to 30 on this, no matter what happens. But any minute now, we should be hitting the end. All right, quick update. Gabrielle's very put out because all the signs and everything they all said 29.5, and we actually passed another blaze, so we know it's at least 29 3/4, but we're still walking. We actually hear cars now, so that's a good sign. And we checked the map to make sure we are in fact on the right trail, and we are getting at the end here. So it's obviously getting a little darker now. There's these little spot showers we hear them in the trees, and sometimes we get a few little raindrops on us, but then that's it. So that's different. I haven't experienced that before. But the sky's mostly blue. That's just kind of weird. So yeah, so we do hear cars, so that's actually a really good sign. And yeah, for sure, this is going to be closer to 30 than 29 and a half, or maybe a little more. We'll find out. So we can officially attest that it's closer to 30 and a quarter miles. But we made it. How do you feel? One word, how do you feel?
Exhausted, frustrated. That's 2 words, but
Yeah, that can really mess up your timing when you do that. So my word is I'm satisfied. It was really good. All sorts of different ways. So, all right, so we'll report back here.
pick up in 15 minutes. Oh, it's only $22.
Sweet.
I'm assuming we're selecting.
Yes, do it. Press the button. Left. Continue.
Windows down, mask up, apparently. So
I don't have a mask.
I have.
Oh, I got a.
You have a buff, don't you?
I got a buff. I'm good. Jeez, I can't believe I'm sticking a mask right now. Driving me nuts.
Yes.
All right. Pay the guy. Let's go.
That's like at least $10 cheaper than what I was anticipating.
Okay. Well, that's good. Excellent. It's more coffee money.
I don't want to ruin your car. I don't care.
All right. All right. Let's see. So let's do a summary here. So, how do we summarize the whole? Well, how about the day first?
Oh, the whole day?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think my app just quit while it was confirming.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to get back to you on this.
Oh, driver confirmed. Never mind. We're good.
Okay,
we're okay. Ooh, a Subaru Outback.
So we.
Yeah, day was pretty good. I'd say that it's definitely mind over matter, just because you're looking at the same thing the whole time. So it was definitely harder doing it by myself because there's nobody to talk to and to like keep you going.
Yeah, and I am great to talk with.
You are actually.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then having the poles definitely helped, especially at the end, because your feet are so tired. You can kind of soften the impact at the end.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. It was just there was no reward on as you were walking.
Yeah.
It was very little. There's no pass. There's no just incredible landscape, thing like mountains. Trees. It's trees, man. Yeah. There's some cool looking ferns.
Yeah, that's about it.
And if you're into mushrooms, there's all sorts of mushrooms too, but we didn't, we don't know the good from the bad. So
yeah.
All right. So let's see. Recaps. A week ago, I started in Washington, and I went 60 miles on the PCT south to there. I had to hit the Oregon-Washington border. So G joined me. We hiked 11 miles in. It's been a horrendous night in the rain. I hiked 11 miles out. And, so Timberline was going to be 40 miles. Yep. So our goal was 44. 44. And so that would have put Gabrielle at 44 and me at 104. So I was trying to go for that 100-mile thing. And so since we hiked in and out, we got 22 on that. Which we saw snow. I told you, snow all over Mount Hood today, so we scored. Yeah. We haven't checked the weather there yet, but I think we made a good choice. Yeah. And so today was over 30, so let's just add 30. So Gabrielle, you got 30, 52 over the initial 44, so it's been a good day for that. And so I got the 30 plus the 60. No, wait. No, darn it. The 30 plus the 20.
I think
it was 90
12,
plus the 22, right?
So, I think you're at 13 then.
Or 113?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So I got 113 for 7 days because I started Thursday and today is Wednesday. So that is a new Craig record, I think. Yeah. All right, so we made it back. Lyft driver was a really interesting guy, a little entrepreneurial, got some Airbnb things going. Yeah, good guy. Anyways. But this is not about him, it's about us. It's about us. All right. So, Gabrielle, what are your stats?
So, I have 49,895 steps, which really is not accurate because with the trekking poles, it just throws everything off.
Basically, she feels like she's getting gypped because she's using more accurate, accounting.
The last time I did this, I got 75,000 steps.
Wow.
I did 2 extra miles, so it'd be closer to 70, but still, I'm missing out on crucial credit
Okay, should I just cut this off right now? Or
Calories
do you want
is 4,924.
4,924. That's cool. And we're making those up right now with this super awesome dinner that you just made us.
We went up 111 floors, which really it's not that much.
No, it wasn't tons up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a up and down all the time, but it wasn't big up and big down.
You weren't like tired.
No, it was actually felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 363 active minutes. That's what it was telling me. So that means my heart
What
rate.
does that mean? That means how many? That's like hours. Oh, so when did we start hiking at what? 7:20?
Yeah.
And when did we finish?
We hiked for a solid 11 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow, 11 hours, 15 minutes of hiking. We took, was it 3 significant breaks where we actually sat down,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So we didn't really take that many breaks. So that was good. But the breaks were crucial, and they really helped us out quite a bit. We felt a lot better afterwards, especially when G, her bum knee or whatever was going. That was weird. All right, so my stats. Let's see what the truth meter says right here. It says steps, 57,000 steps. I'm okay with that. And let's see, calories, 3,638. That's pretty good. I hit over 5,000 on one of my backpack days. That day, the day that I did the 20.
Those days hurt when you go over 5.
Oh my gosh, that was painful. Yeah, and the barometer is 30.01. It's dropping again. It's starting to drop a little bit. Yeah, so we might get some more rain. So it was a great day, good summer, great hike. We're ready for next year. Hike on.